How are you doing, survivors? Welcome to a new video. There is something exciting we have to talk about. It seems like something exciting is coming our way, and last day developers refer to it as stories. Let's see everything we know so far. Everything started this Tuesday when developers posted this image with a riddle. When we take our time and solve it, we can find the answer, which goes, "Be all eyes and ears on Thursday." This obviously teases that something is going to be announced on Thursday, and surprisingly, last day community managers released this trailer on the very exact day. Let's analyze it. This trailer was filled with useful information, but the most interesting thing was only 2 frames long. We are talking about the hidden QR code, which you can find near the end. Once you scan it, you will be linked to a hidden video on Kefa Games' YouTube channel. Let's take a look. As you heard, this was a short clip with a Morse code, and once we translate it we get a message, Act 1. New chapters of history. Only time will tell what does this actually mean, but for now, let's go back to the trailer. Most of you might remember these 3 images, and there is no doubt they are from the same location like the one shown in the trailer. This is another proof the new location is going to be some kind of a power plant. But what could all of this mean? Well, we have a theory of our own, and we even made our fan concepts. Please note that all the information from now on is our imagination. First up, the stories, we see them as some kind of single-player prologue. When you level up your character, sometimes you will unlock the new story. Each story will be similar to stories during seasons, however, they won't be time-limited. As a reward, you will be able to get many items as well as information about the virus and wastelands. New stories will be added with the new updates. The last thing included in the Stories tab is the compendium, so let's talk about that now. A compendium is a form of journal specific to your exploration of the wastelands. Everything you find and see across the world will be a part of it. We have included 10 different categories, and we will talk about some of them. The Locations tab will give you information about all the places you've visited. You will gather more and more information as you explore new places. The information included can be, but is not limited to, area description, a list of enemies, or even a map of the location. As an added bonus, we also introduced the location mastery. We didn't really go deep into this, but the idea is simple. Once you spent enough time in a location and completed a few specific tasks, you will master it and get some items as a reward. Next up is the Survivors tab. This one is really simple. It will track every survivor you met during your gameplay. You will also be able to find out some information about them when you select a certain survivor. We will skip over a few tabs since they work similar and go to the Factions tab. As you know, there are currently 3 main factions in LDoE, and so we included Genesis, Bikers and Raiders. However, we are open for more suggestions for new factions such as the military. Every time you interact with a faction, your experience with them will grow. Developers can really get creative with this and include special one-time events or missions as you get to know every faction. And finally, the last tab we have time for today is the Postcards. The Postcards can be found across all the locations and act as some kind of a collectible. They are the most similar to posters, but they don't disappear and stay in your compendium forever. They are also a cool way to show off some last day on Earth artwork. Okay, survivors, that are our guesses and wishes for the stories update, but what about you? I hope we managed to inspire you, and if we truly did, why not use that creativity in the comment section or over at my Discord server? If you want to see more similar content and stay up to date with all the new information, I would suggest subscribing. See you next time, but until then, survive on.